digital, technological to make human mechanical, submissively robotical, evil device, video game, satanical, ways to download and how to install the criminal, can target practice from home inside living room wall. The system want you in a prison cell, generating money for them. Suppress the spiritual to get digital, the unnatural fighting against the natural, computer criminal tyrant get digital, cyber war, new age slavery be digital, commercial to make you pay to be superficial, input putting out that signal hypnotical, expect us not to accept that black is beautiful, manipulation methodical, modified moods making foods as genetical, spreading into the dark water the medical, drug suicidal from doctor diabolical, drug addiction pharmaceutical, generating money for them. Suppress the spiritual to get digital, the unnatural fighting against the natural, computer criminal tyrant get digital, cyber war, new age slavery be digital. Them want suppress the spiritual to get digital, the unnatural fighting against the natural, computer criminal tyrant get digital, cyber war, new age slavery be digital. Thunder, earthquake, lightning them, fire, hailstone, brimstone them. 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 Goddess representation, impressment, and the queen of queens. Queen of Zion, liberation, the Empress International. Worthy to wear Ethiopia's crown, to sit on Ethiopia's throne. Our mother of creation, lioness of conquering lion. Spiritual, yes. Worthy was she to be called Empress, Queen Omega of King Alpha, divine blessed. Worthy was she to be called Empress. Knowledgeable, yes. Hospitable, yes. Worthy was she to be called Empress, Queen Omega of King Alpha, divine blessed. Worthy was she to be called Empress. Beautiful light of godliness, a countenance that she possessed. Humble and fierce and serious, and virtue was mysterious. The essence of her loveliness was felt whatsoever she went. Present was discipline and strength, the fragrances of kindliness. Spiritual, yes. Worthy was she to be called Empress, Queen Omega of King Alpha, divine blessed. Worthy was she to be called Empress. Knowledgeable, yes. Hospitable, yes. Worthy was she to be called Empress, Queen Omega of King Alpha, divine blessed. Worthy was she to be called Empress. Woman of peace, benevolence, her utterance intelligent. Queen of pleasance, be heaven sent, a godly feminine aspect. Her comforter has queen of face, so prayerful and diligent. The soulmate of omnipotence, reflection of his holiness. Charitable, push around. Wicked by wickedness of them, dumbfounded by domination, down in this great aspiration, swimming in thoughts suicidal. Not who we are to be, not who we are, that's not who we are to be, not who we are, that's not what you want for we, not who we are, that's not who we are to be, not who we are. Wreck himself with regret and grounded in them growing pain, lounging in low self-esteem, obliterate obligation, quietly quitting the mission, suffocating operation, stifle unable to move on, scared of your heights, brave to do wrong. Not who we are to be, not who we are, that's not who we are to be, not who we are, that's not what you want for we, not who we are, that's not who we are to be, not who we are. Bloodline of warrior, bloodline of creator. Africa slip our mind. Reptilians strive to undermine my oldest bones, what them find African mind. African face and these things by African mind. Haters push for you to hate your African skin and say forget about slavery while it's still happening. Don't lose your African heart, lion heart. Seek and you shall find by design. So why you lose your African mind? African talk, African birth way to decline. Life's gone too shorten. God and what is mine? Gold mine to be theirs, not mine. All we got, then why you lose your African mind? African thoughts, African smarts, African self-loss. Morocco, Algeria, that be African mine. Libya, Egypt, come Shakra of Africa mine. Ethiopia, that's the third eye of Africa mine. African believe pyramid them. You build Jerusalem, African mine. Lalibela rocking church for spirit, body, mind. The most accurate astronomist of all time, and the first mathematician, African mind. Don't lose your African heart, lion heart. Seek and you shall find by design. From why you lose your African mind? African talk, African birth way to decline. Life's gone too shorten. God and what is mine? Gold mine to be theirs, not mine. All we got, then why you lose your African mind? African thoughts, African smarts, African self-loss. Some say to never mind African mind, to take the enemy them ways to reject mine. He call my story his story, say mystery is mine. They in Africa mining business want to mine. Precious metals, minerals, African mine. The hieroglyphs, the abelisks of African mine. The Greek philosopher them learn from African mine. Outsiders want credit for mine, African mine. Don't lose your African heart, lion heart. Seek and you shall find by design. Don't why you lose your African mind? African talk, African birth way to decline. Life's man to shorten. God and what is mine? Gold mine to be theirs, not mine. All we got, then why you lose your African mind? African thoughts, African smarts, African self-loss. Why you bad-minded, wish bad for you. Never mind, say more fire. We treading forward, never backward, never. The battle hotter, but the victory will be sweeter. So Adam, Godman, Adam, creator, creating matter, yeah. Prophecy, your prophet, manifesting, yeah, no matter what. Lies are temporary, truth is forever, no matter what. Let your arise and his enemies scatter, no matter what. We know how low they can go to put another life in limbo. We know how low they can go. Below zero shallow. You shall bless no one, cause you can't stop the flow. No weapon formed against us, but we can't stop things, no. What is to be is gonna be, you can't stop that now. Return to send up bad energy, can't stop things, no. So who shall bless no one, cause you can't stop the flow. No weapon formed against us, but we can't stop things, no. What is to be is gonna be, you can't stop that now. Return to send up bad energy, can't stop things, no. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yo, live we life in the ghetto, right in the ghetto. Some people can't pay their bills hard times and it costs up. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? We got to keep praising God, and we gon' blaze more fire. We got to keep praising God, and we gon' blaze more fire. We got to keep God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unemployment push over, recession, they all over. Political war, religious war, people suffer. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yo, when poverty increase, yeah, all the crime increase also. Still there are things that we must uphold, never let go. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? We got to keep praising God, and we gon' blaze more fire. We got to keep praising God, and we gon' blaze more fire. We got to keep God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Rasta gon' keep hailing God, and we gon' blaze more fire. Rasta gon' keep hailing God, and we gon' blaze more fire. And we gon' blaze more fire. We gonna blaze more fire. And we gon' blaze more fire. We gonna blaze more fire. We got to keep yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Forever praising God, forever praising God, praising God worlds within this creation, seen and unseen. And there is life within life, and countless dimensions that exist in just many mansions, planets in space circulating. By the grace of Jah, waters above from those below separated. By the grace of survival, season after season, for the spirit that resides inside of the body's temple to exist in a multi-dimension. All the that were uttered manifested. Jah, how great thou art. You called the light, immediately it was obedient. Jah, how great thou art.
Spaceship rocket to
invade planet. Astronautics and bionics are the space age fanatics. Inspector gadgets, causing rocket. Virtualistic, futuristic, psychedelic, inorganic. Alterations, fixed elections, modifications, pinky and the brains. Constructed destruction. Lightning to blindness amongst the sky. Eagle agenda, baby, so I'm blind to implement Star Wars. Lightning to blindness amongst the sky. Eagle agenda, baby, so I'm blind to implement Star Wars. Lightning to blindness amongst the sky. Eagle agenda, baby, so I'm blind to implement Star Wars. Lightning to blindness amongst the sky. Eagle agenda, baby, so I'm blind to implement Star Wars. You make a lot of heck, making a lot of nar to implement Star Wars. And make a big mistake, make me sit by a law to implement Star Wars. Fraction of human, environmental and mental contraption. Things are not gonna stay the same. I change from sucking highly majestic with check man. Rising on a place of ancient sand. With rich music I share some incense one. How to make a dollar out of 50 cents things. How to make this world a better we reflect on. Things are not gonna stay the same. Things are not gonna be the same. Things are not gonna stay the same. It won't be the same. Classification of classism as subjects of subjugation. Apartheid and segregation are the same thing. Colonizing, enslavement, forced sanction. Jealous of the lamb, jealous of the lion. If that takes iron, I do sell who need take hang. The throne of Zion, they cannot sit down. I think prevail to live, prevail of 7 seas. Nations are soldiers for answer to questions. Things are not gonna stay the same. Things are not gonna be the same. Things are not gonna stay the same. Don't be the same. Things are not gonna stay the same. Things are not gonna be the same. Things are not gonna stay the same. Won't be the same. Mistreating, can't eat it, all people second beating. Won't be the same. Plantation, frustration, system advantage taken. Won't be the same. Complaining and drinking and underpaid overworking. Won't be the same. Injustice, death, tactics, intended cycle changing. Won't be the same. Won't stay the same. Things are not gonna stay the same. Won't be the same. Things are not gonna be the same. Won't stay the same. Things are not gonna stay the same. Won't be the same. Things are changing, things are changing. Things are not gonna stay the same. Things are not gonna be the same. menacing the nations with divisions. Rough times on times, stable it difficult. The 666 cannot defeat the heaven 7. The 3-in-1 highly high give supervision. Living one, live as one, live as one. Living one, united we stand, united we stand. Living one, live as one, live as one. Living one, united we stand. Decorating the earth with decadence, negative plus negation plus negligence, to take away, break apart togetherness, maliciously multiplying malevolence, devious treating people